What's going on, everybody? Want to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. Hey, this bitch bad. Sorry,
My
I
bitch bad.
apologize.
My bitch
He's
good.
not here.
I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about this one. That's a good name.
That's nice.
It is. All right.
That is a little razzle dazzle.
Little
Razzle
razzle
dazzle.
dazzle. I hate you,
You
dog.
like it?
Oh my.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you saw that razzle
Ooh.
dazzle.
Yeah.
Little smoking mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
She cleans up nicely.
as usual, I am joined by my actual co-host. The other one is, I don't know if he resigned, quit, whatever. He got some shit going on, but just the three of us. So we got Pod God Fresh and Mr. Tone Deaf of the Deaf Fresh Show. Hey man, I don't ask no questions. Ouch, ouch. Shit.
Don't ask no questions.
So
Hey, I gotta watch that this weekend.
I finally watched Halloween Kills. We just wrapped up the movie and then we jumped right into the pod.
That's
why
why
we were
we
like
started late.
Yeah, just a couple minutes late. I wanted to finally watch it because I was trying to hold out and like be a good mom. The kids wanted to, kind of start from the beginning and watch all of the movies. And then we were going to end at that one. But I'm like, bro, social media don't move that slow. You know what I'm saying? I need to hurry up and jump on it. So I snuck and watched it here.
Shit, nigga, just the family group chat. We've been waiting to talk.
Right. So I snuck and watched it here because if I watched it at home, they would have known. So I'll still go through the motions, and then when we get to that one, I'm just gonna act surprised when everybody die.
Oh my!
Why they want to start at the beginning?
They want
Because
to
that's
understand.
what we do. I mean,
they want to
that's
understand the story.
Like the beginning, or just the beginning?
I hope you're
At
not trying
this
to watch
point-
all 5 of them.
At this point, after watching Halloween Kills, I feel like the first few minutes catches them up. So that'd be all right.
Yeah, you
I mean,
gotta watch-
outside of watching the actual
Well,
people
no,
die.
Yeah, you gotta
Because
watch
Ree
the
kind of
first
sick.
one.
Ree kind of sick. Ree might want to see all of the actual murders.
Oh, because I'm like, none of these timelines match up.
Yeah,
anymore.
you only got to watch the first one, then you jump to the last one that was out. Not Kills, but the Halloween before that one,
It's the
and
very
then this
first one from '78,
and then the one
the
that
last 2 movies are the
Yeah.
only 3 movies that count.
that's all you got to watch.
So 6 through 25,
Don't count.
and the Rob Zombie movies.
Rob
count.
Zombie movies are their own little world.
Those were the ones that freaked me out because Dog was kind of swift with it. And the Rob Zombie films, like that nigga had been hitting the weights and going around hitting
Oh
the
yeah, like that last Jason movie.
100-meter dash type shit.
I could understand the weights when you in jail. What else? Well, psych ward. What else was he gonna do?
Yeah, hey, Mike really was a built ass nigga in the
As
Rob
he
Zombie
should have.
movie.
As he should have been.
Then they had this long stretch where Dog had like this weird ass long beard and no mask. He was just killing niggas in a hoodie. In the Rob Zombie movies, like
Well, the one that I watched, like that was a while ago. Like I was still
See, now you
dating
made me wanna go
McMurtry
watch
then
it.
because he's the one that took me to see it. So that was over a decade ago. That was my first and only time watching
like,
that one.
his lifestyle, Rob Zombie fucked that movie up. His childhood was traumatic as fuck.
Well, that would probably make sense.
Because he made more than one, didn't he?
He made 2 of them.
Yeah, because the other one that he made was the one where it was the black chick from Ma.
Yeah, she was in it. She died.
He
At the beginning.
fucked her up, dog. Like
That's what he
she
does.
was a nurse.
Mm-hmm. That's what he does. He kills people.
She is
He
like
always kills the nurses.
she is like one of all the movies I've seen. She is like one of the deaths in the movies that stick with me, because he did her dirty, man.
And then she went and did mine, just fucking up white people.
So I still haven't watched that either.
So-
There are so many movies I haven't seen.
Bro, I'm
Since the
disappointed in
pandemic
you.
and everything is shut down, we used to go to the movies all the time.
But we also used to get together and watch the movies at the house too. That's why I'm kind of like.
But that's what I'm saying. So now that I'm kind of like on my own, I don't really have any motivation to do it.
on my own.
So, I like to watch movies as a group with my family, and I haven't been able to do that. So
Because you don't fuck with us.
it's like,
for safety reasons.
hi, Ray. How are you? Nice to hear from you.
That is a meme emoji.
That's actually kind of tight.
Yeah. But what are y'all thoughts on the movie?
I liked it.
I liked it.
Like I had no problem with it.
I
had
found
2
it-
favorite kills.
I mean, it's at the point where it's like scary movies aren't scary anymore.
No, they're fucking hilarious.
It's all
They're
about the
they're
creature.
hilarious, and it's gore and comedy.
Yeah, it's all about
You know,
the creativity.
It's you might have like some jump scare moments, where it's just like because the shit is loud and the motherfucker pop out. Because if you got the TV on mute, like I do, when they pop out, I don't even move. It be the when the volume up and shit, it
Right,
might
it's
catch
the
me.
it's the it's the music and how they make it suspenseful, and when
Right,
that
I
motherfucker
will
jump out and
say,
grab you,
I will
right.
say, watching it in the studio did make it feel a little bit different. We
I
just,
can't see who this is, but I'm pretty sure I miss you too.
it's in the group.
I'm not in the group.
It is who is it?
Who is it?
is it my brother?
It's not
Who
our
is
it's
it?
not our brothers. It's definitely not them
No, but
Negroes. Oh,
oh hi.
and she just wrote her name too.
I know we went through all that, like they weren't going outside stuff anyway. So
Well,
what
who
made
was
me
it?
like hurry up and feel like, okay, I have
Talicia.
to watch the movie, is because there is something going around about the movie, and I had to watch it to see for myself. So Michael Myers is being accused of being homophobic because he killed a gay couple in the movie. First of all, we already know that Michael Myers has never discriminated. That
Mm-mm.
nigga has been killing minors for decades.
They
He
know
has killed dogs. Like dog don't give a fuck about nothing. The elderly AARP, like he's putting a knife through your shit.
facts.
So the fact that now he is being called out for being homophobic, like first of all, we all in this room have collectively agreed that Michael Myers is autistic.
Yes,
That's
yes,
a
we
fact.
have. So he doesn't understand the concept of sexuality.
It's a spectrum.
Right.
Because he's on his own spectrum.
Right.
Definitely. Hey, hi too on that one. That was a nice one.
You know,
That was a nice transition.
you know, but it kills me
That's hilarious.
that this is where they're going with it now. Now, don't get me wrong. We obviously know how I feel about, the community. Like,
We love him.
but at some point, y'all really do gotta
Y'all reaching on
relax,
that
bro.
one.
Like,
The world is gay.
but to really say that
It's gay.
he is homophobic because he killed two men that happen to love each other very much. Like, and then when I saw the scene, I'm like, first of all,
He
he
put
was
them
very
together.
caring.
He put them together. He put his
He
head in his
he
lap.
propped this
He
nigga up
did,
again.
didn't he?
Yeah.
That was like a dead conversation.
If you go back, but any couple he killed, he put them together in the end.
He didn't put no fucking pumpkin heads and mask on them though.
They didn't
He
have
laid
none
them
of
out
that.
lovingly, like they were just watching the late show and fell asleep on the couch.
Well, that's what they were trying to do. Have a late show.
Look,
Look, fam.
Michael Myers is
Big John and Little John knew what they were getting themselves
But
into.
yeah, okay, so since we just watched the movie, I know the horror movies ain't the topic of the show ever, unless a motherfucker gets stabbed with a dildo. And
Shout out to You Can't Scare Me
I don't
podcast. They love horror movies. That's what we talked about last week. But continue.
That's okay, because I know he shouts out Hoecially awkward on theirs too.
Yeah.
I guess I just like dog
I don't know that. That was just his cue that if he hasn't, he better start.
I've
go
always
ahead.
because
shout
I
you out.
like
Oh, I'm glad you said something. We might be able to get you in here.
I love everybody that's a part of this network, whether I know you or not know you. But I've chimed in enough episodes to see what the fuck go on down here. Don't nobody mention DFS. So I would appreciate it if don't
And y'all are
nobody,
the foundation.
I would appreciate it if don't nobody else get mentioned during my pod.
Literally,
Excuse
the
me.
But that's a
foundation.
conversation we'll have when it's my show.
Excuse me,
This ain't
sir.
my show.
When I do my show, I always shout out DFS.
Your show.
Yes.
Do you say that on horizontal refreshments?
I don't be
Do
on there.
you
Yes.
say-
And yes, Brittany do be shouting you out.
I'm just asking.
saying.
Do you do
Niggas
what you
love
do
you,
here?
Yes, I do,
Do
it
you
everywhere.
do it there? That's all I want to know.
I do it everywhere, Juan.
All right. Well,
Enough about that.
I
What were
would
you
I
like-
saying?
feel like everybody in the movie that died deserved to die. You know,
Keep
there
that-
was nobody smart.
Keep that thought on Chucky too.
No, they gotta. You have to write these people dumb because common sense in a horror movie doesn't work out
It doesn't.
unless you can write it where you have all the common sense, but you still die in an ironic way. That way, it's funny.
You know what? And this is why I could never be a movie director because I have too much logic and common sense, and you have to completely throw that shit out of the window when writing these types of movies.
That is why you have to go to film
What does
school.
Michael Myers do, right? He uses his autism strength to go around strong arming people
Strong arm.
because
Tell
he
me,
does.
tell me he was not strong arming.
You know,
Since '78, that nigga been strong arming.
like this nigga goes around picking people up, throwing them through shit, smashing their heads through shit. Like he just one man wrecking ball crew, okay? Stabbing everything else. But what does he use? His fucking hands. Why nobody says, you know what? How about we just whoop this nigga ass and then we just gonna chop his arms off or something? Get him at the wrist, get him at the elbow, whatever you need to do. You can't choke a nigga to death if you ain't got no fucking arms. You can't stab a nigga to death if you ain't got no fucking arms. If you see that this nigga is not dying, then at least disable him. Cripple him.
I'm pretty sure Mike could start headbutting niggas to death
Cut his
at
head
this
off.
point. It's
Bro.
just-
Cause he not gonna magically just grow fucking arms back. The nigga got
we
superhuman
don't
strength, but
know.
he not. No,
And I'm hoping that no movie director or writer is listening to this pod and just be like, hey, what if Mike arm grew back after we cut it off? See, at that point,
There
like
has to you have to now put the magical element into why this nigga's 40 years
you
later.
know what I
still
want
doing
to
the
see
same
them
shit.
do? Which because Freddy versus Jason fucked this up completely, we'll never get it. But we need like a horror movie battle royal. Where you just take
A
like
horror alley.
you just take all the popular slashers and then you drop them in like on some Fortnite shit. And then everybody kill everybody.
so
Yeah.
basically like a Squid Game for serial killers.
Yeah, who's last man standing?
It's gonna be either Freddy or Jason, fam.
Like I like to see Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers in a good old fashioned fist fight in the backyard.
I don't know, man. Chucky got a chance. That nigga don't die either.
You gotta remember, niggas gotta go to sleep for Freddy to even be fucked with. So, bro, basically gonna be out of commission 97% of this movie.
But after watching Freddy versus Jason, he definitely good with the hands.
That nigga said, "Let me handle this bitch."
Because Freddy was whooping Jason.
Jason wasn't feeling that shit. He was
Shit.
unfazed. But
Who all would you put in the horror Hunger Games?
So we do Michael Myers. You could do Chucky. There's Jason, Freddy, Ghostface,
That nigga going down first.
and then Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You can go
Okay.
get Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Oh, he gonna cheat, fam. He got hell on his side.
Yeah, there's a bunch of motherfuckers you could get.
Is we using the bitch from the whale in the ring?
Ghostface out of there, bro.
Is she allowed in?
Ghostface out of there.
They go kill him because he's just a regular nigga.
He's
They
just
go,
a regular nigga.
they gonna
Yeah.
feel like, bro, you don't even deserve
You
to
don't
fucking
deserve to
be
be
here,
here.
bitch. Ain't nothing supernatural about
Nigga,
you, bitch.
You District 13 in this game.
But is they're gonna have to kill more than one Ghostface because there's always multiple of that.
But that's what
motherfucker.
I'm saying though. So just because he don't have like no supernatural powers and shit,
You
they
gotta-
go.
This is a bunch of white folks.
He's gonna be the nigga of the genre. He ain't gonna get no respect.
Can't give him respect, bro.
You know what?
And
Honestly,
speaking of nigga of the genre, let me tell you something about Michael Myers, okay? Now they are talking about he's homophobic and all of this shit. But I honestly feel like this nigga had white mask privilege. Okay.
no, here.
Yeah. So we see how in the beginning they've already said, hey, go home, lock your doors, hide under your bed. You know, he done killed 3 teenagers tonight. 3 kids. You know he killed 3 kids. And then a cop is up there bleeding. Y'all didn't even have a full story yet. So as of right now, you're probably processing at it. Hey, Mike also caught this body. His partner shot him, but we don't know that yet. Mike caught this body. That nigga was able to stand in front of the house, surrounded with no harm done.
they ain't kill him, but they whooped his ass.
That wasn't enough.
'Cause
If Michael Myers' mask was black, they would have found a way to kill him a long ass time ago. And I'm standing on that shit after what I saw today. Like I didn't even hear a gun cock, bro. They was just pointing them.
Dog came downstairs after a fresh kill, and everybody
It was just
pointing at
standing
Dog.
there.
Mike Myers was
They look,
he'd have had cornrows.
them cops was standing around Mike like they was waiting on that nigga to pick up the motherfucking mic and drop a bar. They was just sitting there ogling him and shit. I'm upset.
I'm upset.
That nigga got preferential treatment.
They was in awe of what they saw.
Hey, are you
Clearly.
throwing a leprechaun in that battle royal?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
We can throw
yeah.
Leprechaun in. So, are you gonna watch the new Scream when that come out?
I have to. It's one of those things where no matter how stupid, like I have to. It's the follow through.
Yeah,
I just have to see
because
where they take, like when they keep
after
going.
like three, this shit is stupid.
Yeah, it's just it's
Maybe it's a
default.
reboot. Is it a reboot
No,
or is it just a
it's a
continuation
continuation.
of what though?
That, right? You want to? I don't know of what because the main bitch who always come around, you're the fucking problem. Everywhere you are, this nigga show up. So maybe if you stay the fuck out of Woodbury, do-
That's not true though, because remember she was ducked off on a little ranch with her dog on her own, and they still came fucking with her. That's how she ended up back.
Look,
Remember, she ducked off. She didn't want to be around nobody.
Sydney
She was
has
on her Laurie Strode shit. She was off on her own little piece
I
of land,
mine and
not
her.
being bothered with cameras and shit.
well, Ghostface found her.
And she
She
had
must owe
a
somebody
whole
money.
different name, and she was working on a suicide hotline. She was trying to help people. And then he called, yeah, you want to play a game, bitch? I ain't forgot. She was minding her business, trying to keep people she loved safe.
So
She had to go back.
either Sydney has to die
Or she's a killer.
or she has to be the killer. That's the only way any of this shit makes sense to me.
She's probably gonna die.
Either Sydney has to die and somebody of significance, like from the past that we didn't really think about, has to kill her to end it, or she just got to be the killer.
Little dude who knew how all the movies go, who died in 2, but his
Randy.
video was in 3. That's
Randy.
okay.
Maybe Randy's not dead.
Maybe he's not.
Because his sister, I think her name was Martha, because she the one that delivered the tape.
Yeah.
So maybe Randy's
What
not
about the
dead.
aliens? Are they in the Hunger Games?
Aliens?
Yeah,
Like Aliens and Predator type shit.
yeah. Because originally the aliens
I
was a horror movie.
They count as horror movies.
Technically the first one was a horror movie.
They always were.
It
It's just
turned-
I can't watch it because it's fucking those little hand things.
Yeah.
Like for the longest, like when people would hold their hands like this, like how cousin it is,
Yeah.
that shit would freak me out.
Oh yeah, we could put Pennywise in here.
Oh, he just rolled past.
That's why.
Is he really a killer? Like
That's
bro?
why I can't watch. Like I watched Suicide Squad once. I will not watch it again because of sorrow. I can't do it. Like with the shit on the suction on the face, I can't do it. It freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Are we putting Candyman in it?
Yes. We just got to get all slashers. So no aliens, no xenomorphs.
So
no,
the actual black man that kills people is gonna be in here.
yeah. So technically, Ghostface wouldn't be the nigga of the genre. It'd be Candyman. Well, don't nobody give a fuck about him either.
Candyman got
Candyman
powers,
can hold
though.
his own though. He actually got power.
That nigga like control bees and shit, and he pop up out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, niggas is always late. You say that nigga name, he pop right up. That is a superpower.
Punctuality is a superpower.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. Candyman has a superpower, and that is being right the fuck on time when niggas calling.
Speaking of bees, have you seen these pictures of Big Sean?
No. Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
This shit is nuts.
I did.
I'm like, how you got all these bees on you and you didn't get
And
stuck?
they said Hollywood been on bullshit the last 10, 15 years. Like, yeah, it just movies aren't they're not horror movies
They're
anymore.
not fun anymore.
But even then, like when you look at like the ones in the back, like a long time ago, like back when Tone was a kid watching them and shit, like
Hey, fuck you.
even then.
Because he went to see Caddyshack.
First of all, I'm glad that you remember that. And I can't even remember what movie they did go see.
Bro really went to the movies to see Caddyshack.
All right, can we continue on?
All right. So, but even back then in those movies, like when they were supposed to be considered horror and scary
You're still
movies,
my friend, Toe.
Fuck you. But continue.
they didn't even show the kills. It's like you would see the white woman just
Like-
cowering and shit,
like Norman
and you would
Bates
see
on
the
Psycho?
hand go up, and then
Basically, yeah.
you'll see it come down, and like you might see her shadow getting stabbed, or but they didn't actually show the bitch getting stabbed in the chest. So it's like, I don't know. I guess they traded a little bit. Like, all right, well,
You didn't get enough blood back in the day, so we're gonna give you more.
yeah, but they just, I don't know. I think for me, I like horror movies, like this, suspense or whatever, because it's fun to watch with people. But other than that, they really just piss me off because people are so fucking stupid.
Horror movies is like wrestling.
Like it's so stupid.
Like, in order to enjoy it, you cannot apply logic to it.
And that's hard for me to do.
Right.
It's
That's
so hard.
that was a dope analogy because that's true as fuck. You cannot apply logic to certain things to enjoy them.
No.
Not at all, kind sir.
Cause you like what happened when the drone went out? What was the first thing I said when the black bitch, you had an opportunity to run. And what did
I
you
don't
do?
think she could run.
No,
I think that was the problem.
no.
Bro.
The nigga told her to run. He was back there with a big ass glass shard in his neck. And what did he say?
He said
Run.
Duh.
And you know what she did? Fumble with the lock and then said, never mind.
I'm gonna get a knife.
Never mind.
And then didn't even use it.
I'm mad Mike killed her that way though. She, out of all the this nigga thoroughly took his time to
That
get
nigga
that.
walked up, was like, it's too bright in here. It took the motherfucking lights.
See, and look how
And he put them together when he was done too. He did that for every couple.
See? Because it was sweet.
no, he didn't.
He put them in the same room. He just kept stabbing old boy on the table though.
Yeah.
But he drug her over there to see that.
It wasn't like as a unit though.
Then he didn't even use the knife on him that he picked.
That's what I didn't understand why he
That
just
nigga
kept
was
doing
like,
that.
none of these are good. That
Dog.
this one don't work.
Dog.
Like, you didn't stab him. You didn't test run
I'll
it.
tell you one thing. Michael Myers is a total and complete asshole. Like he is so unnecessary with shit.
Mhm.
Oh,
like-
when he just squares dog eyes out.
It wasn't even that part. It's just he goes the extra mile when it don't have to. Like, bro, you know he dying already. All right.
And maybe you want to take him out there.
He got like a gallon of blood behind his head. The nigga's gurgling and choking. Just let him go out. And then you just go like, let me go stump on this nigga forehead. Like what?
He
what-
don't want
why
them
you
to
do shit?
He don't want them to suffer anymore.
That's not true.
Everybody who was suffering, he went and finished the job.
No. He was just like, I'm not leaving no stone unturned type shit.
I'm almost sure
But-
he
okay.
killed somebody and
You
then
know
he put
what?
the boots to him.
The
too.
funniest thing is Michael Myers is the smartest nigga in the horror movies because he is the only one in the Halloween series that understands the concept of fucking double tap. Mike is the only one that double taps in these movies.
He double taps everything.
Everything. Well, except homie in the kitchen. That nigga got about 6 knives in the back.
He was
But
trying to find the
He
perfect
put
one.
the whole cutlery set in his back.
That's the word I was looking for in my head. The cutlery. Bro really went through the knife rack. I was like,
He
nope,
was
not
like,
this one. Nope, that's the
steak
steak
knife, butcher knife,
bread knife.
Like,
Yeah. Dog was-
Cootery board knife.
Hey, remember Ace Ventura 2 when he was like, collect the whole set?
Bro really just went through the list and grabbed the last one and left.
Yeah, but
They locked the door and he left.
he is
I don't
really the
know.
only person that understands that you need to double tap in these fucking movies. And that's why the movie ended the way it did.
He ain't had to do her daughter like that.
Because niggas don't fucking
No.
double tap.
Yes, he should have.
I felt like that was a real fuck you to Lori for trying to set him on fire.
Because she was standing in his spot.
Okay, I get it. After the first 2 gut shots, she was gone. Like all that unnecessary coming down with the knife. It was pointless.
She stabbed him in the back, my guy.
Well,
He didn't appreciate that.
you want to know the most unnecessary stabbing in this movie? Like, why you cut dog Achilles?
That
Like
was
when dog went for the
'cause he
kick
stumped-
and he
'cause
grabbed
was the
his
first-
foot.
He was Steph-
No, he was trying to kick him or
He was
something.
the first one that stumped him. So when he
What?
tried to kick him again, that's where he went first.
Like, bro, you just shredded fam whole Achilles.
So half of them out in the street ain't dead. They just in the street in pain.
And Mike wear them big ass boots. You can hear him walking through the house.
I just want to know where he gets his overalls from.
Just
Amazon.
stupid.
Amazon Prime. Now, what's his address? I don't fucking
I
know.
was like, where's he sending them to there?
P.O. Box. Ain't that what you used to
Is them
do?
the same ones that
Send
the same one that Jason wears?
over? No, Jason done wore like a lot of different suits.
I feel like that's the same overalls.
Not the same.
They shop at the same. No, that's right. Jason has a jeans and a hoodie combo.
Think they run into each other when they be out shopping?
Now, we had an interesting question
They meet up
because
for fantasy football.
bro asked, he said, where does bro get these fresh jumpers all the time?
Amazon.
And my thing is, now we are in the age where this nigga has been terrorizing for 40 years. For 4 decades, this nigga has been putting on a fresh suit, coming out and slicing up kids.
And that
Nobody,
motherfucker do be clean.
It is always clean.
like nobody in order fulfillment looks at the name and say, damn, maybe we shouldn't ship this shit, bro. I think we need to talk to management
Maybe he's
and
using
possibly
alias.
law enforcement.
Maybe he's using an alias.
Right, like maybe you know,
Maybe he.
maybe it's like Michael Mayock or some shit.
I wonder why he ain't switched colors all these years.
Switch colors on.
Why? What colors are you gonna switch to?
I don't know.
Blue?
Because I think
Just
it
the navy blue just kind of doesn't do it for me.
I think
You can't
it'd
see
be
him at night.
weird.
It doesn't really scream murder to me.
That's just like
Navy
your-
blue doesn't scream
It's-
murder.
No, it's more like, it's working class. He needs something a little bit
He's a
more
working-
he working
He's a
all
working
right.
a
class
little
killer.
bit a little bit more threatening.
He uses his hands. If that ain't working class,
That's why
That
I
is
said they
blue
should
collar
have set this shit
killer.
up.
that is
Right.
your blue collar.
Mike definitely
murderer.
start off clean, and then he be about as dirty as an auto mechanic by the fucking third
And that's
scene.
the kind of overalls he has on top of that. So is he killing the people who cars he's driving?
I mean, could you imagine horror movies like switching outfits like wrestlers?
It would make sense in some
Like,
cases.
like what if we go see this Scream movie and Ghostface got on like a white outfit instead of the traditional black hood, like the Grim Reaper? He just donned in white,
Would you really be scared of him
and a nigga dressed in white,
if he's all white?
he might be a Klansman.
For us, we definitely would be scared.
I'm just saying, like, what if he showed up like an all red outfit?
And you better make
How
sure
the fuck are you gonna hide from
you
people?
better make sure you're on the right turf then, or this ain't a movie.
So Ghostface walking through a crip neighborhood and it's all red.
Chasing the black person from the campus, and all of a sudden ends up in the wrong spot.
I can see how this could go left.
Go left real fast.
I can see this.
That story keeps popping back up because it's years old, but it keeps popping back up, and I've been cracking up because a lot of people didn't know about it. About that trans woman that tried to sue the spa for not waxing her balls,
Duh. Like, so my homegirl just asked me like how I
and
felt
it
about
keeps
it.
coming up, and I've been cracking
Wait a
up
go-
like,
Wait a goddamn minute.
I'm like, so
What's back?
so
What's back?
niggas is getting sued because somebody at the salon had a preference to not wax these hairy balls.
Wait. Okay, hold on. You telling me that there was a pre-ops trans who went to the spa and the table did not feel comfortable waxing their balls, so they want to sue.
but it's old. They lost that case.
Yes, you should lose that damn case.
But yeah, and like I said, it's a lot of people I guess didn't know about it when it happened because it's been at least 2 years.
Oh well, that's because cancel culture be looking for shit to complain about.
But now it's like it's resurfaced again, and I have been cracking up because I think about when they went in there for the wax, and this poor, you know, spy employee didn't know what they were in for. And was that Scary Movie? Was it Miss Man or something? The gym teacher when the balls came out?
Yes.
I feel like it went like that. And they had no idea. And then all of a sudden, your beans just fall off.
Dude, they actually say Michael Myers has a disorder called catatonica. Michael Myers is sometimes disabled from moving, whether he is either sitting or standing. This makes sense because it's explaining why Mike walks after his victims rather than run.
Mike walks because he know they stupid and he gonna catch him anyway,
Right.
so he don't need to burn his stamina.
Like, why run? Dog, they actually gave this nigga a full dossier. First appearance, location, Haydenfield, Illinois. Abilities.
Fucking murder.
superhuman strength, stealth, endurance, and durability of unknown limit.
Dog. Because he definitely took about 5 to 6 bullets in key areas.
You're right, Juan. I kind of do want to see a one-on-one between Jason and Mike. Like this is an old-fashioned slobber knocker.
Right. Who got the better hands?
Just let's put the weapons down. Let's just throw them blows.
But because Freddie and Jason were so terrible, we would never get this shit again.
That's because it wasn't done right.
And they both take that mask shit real personal.
They take it real personal.
Fam.
That's another autism thing. Don't touch my stuff.
You think Jason got autism?
Nah, he just ugly
He was a fat kid that was bullied.
and took it,
He took it to heart, literally.
He got so many bad movies in his day. He desperately need a reboot.
Does he really?
Yes.
Like what can you do to the story that's art? He was bullied at a camp. He drowned, which we're not ready for that right now because we've had a couple of drownings
First
recently.
and 16. Sorry, I just got approved for many beards, and they're talking about we receive payouts on the 1st and 16th. I'm used to being a
That's
manual
government
payout.
days.
Manual payouts.
Well, that's not what we do here.
Mm.
Shout out to making it to mini vids.
Well, it's not even making it to many because I mean it's a site. You can sign up for it yourself. It was just the fact that they sought me out, like to actually DM me, like they followed me on Twitter and then DM me like, hey, we see you.
You own and popping, fam. Get your shit
How about
off.
you go ahead and
Ooh,
come on over to Death Row type shit.
They're Canadian, so you'll be well taken care
I
of.
love their features. Like their features are actually fucking amazing, especially compared to OnlyFans.
Canadian too.
Like
Vice TV.
Makes sense.
You ever watch Vice TV?
nigga, do we not talk about how I don't watch TV?
So you gotta watch that shit. Like
They
got some of the best.
Is it a cable channel?
Yes.
It's a channel.
That's why.
Vid. Oh my!
I haven't had cable in probably like 7 years, bro, because I rely on Fire.
They got an app, right?
Yeah,
there's an app. I just usually find the shit on like YouTube or some shit, but like Dark Side of the 90s is fucking great. Dark Side of the Ring is great. They got this one show called I Was a Teenage Fella.
They don't even sense. They just live and in your face.
What are you looking at?
I went to mini vids and they don't play.
It's cracking.
Dog fam. The landing page.
Do you need a subscription?
Of course, but you can join for free. Now there's some free stuff here. I don't know if that's what you want.
I'm sick of paying for things.
It's a wild party over here, bro.
Yeah.
Smell like Indian crab boils.
Not that wild. You disgust me first of all.
So
how do I discuss you?
Indian crab boil just sounds like it's so much hummus.
Hummus?
I mean, let's be honest. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that today.
Because I can show you something that's really disgusting.
Oh, you can actually choose by country area of what you want to look at. So if your fetish is Albanian, they got a section for you.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, there's a such thing as a rainbow kiss.
What? Shut up. Just shut up.
TikTok made me do it.
No, it didn't.
Nothing makes you do anything.
You're a wild boy. You're a sick freak.
TikTok made me do it.
You are a wild, sick freak, bro.
TikTok was talking about it.
So last week there was a story. And I want to give you guys a chance here. Where is this story coming from? Which state?
Florida.
Go ahead and give yourself a little ding there on the soundboard. Go ahead and give yourself a little ding.
Because you don't even, anytime somebody asks it's Florida, fam.
Go ahead and give Tone some points.
I don't know what the fuck goes on in Florida.
Florida here.
I mean, you ain't even gotta say nothing. It's Florida. Florida, man.
So in Florida, 2 school teachers went into the wrong apartment for getting into bed with a couple and then ended up shooting them. Okay. They were drunk.
Okay.
and
they went into the wrong house.
Okay.
And got into the bed.
Apparently that happens this day and age.
You know, I just
How did they get in this house?
White folks don't lock their doors, bro.
That's
Literally the answer.
they. I don't know what it is about them being. You know when they be so trusting when it comes to shit like that.
I
But you walk past a nigga
And
with
they
a
grab it,
deep pigment,
and they
and
grabbing
they
everything.
lose they fucking marbles.
they are very trustworthy. I was leaving work. What's today? Sunday, Saturday. Oh no, it was Friday night. I was leaving work, and motherfucker had like a Jeep. He had all of the windows down, the door open, the music
And
blasting,
just ran
and
inside.
this motherfucker was unattended. I'm like, white people are so trustworthy.
They'll just get another one. That's their answer. I'll just get another one. I'll just get another
Yeah.
one.
So apparently, how this went, Darius Cohen and Akua Hallback, they was out drinking, partying, doing whatever. They drove to an apartment complex. One was supposed to get some cutting, I assume.
Cut.
So he was waiting for the lady inside her crib. Now the other one was outside for hours. You waiting on the booty call for hours, bro? Like for your brother to get done? I'm not doing that. He should have had some ass of his own. But whatever.
Maybe he was too drunk to drive, so he just went to sleep in the car.
But he had to use the bathroom. So, he hit his homeboy like, hey, gotta drain the lizard, whatever. Um, so the guy went outside to go get his homeboy, but when they went back, they ended up going into the wrong crib. So he went and used the bathroom, and then the one guy got in the bed with the couple and shit, like thinking that it was a chick bed, and it just went downhill from there.
Oh my
So they
god.
in a scuffle that ended with 4 gunshots, and he ended up shooting the motherfucker because he went in they shit. So now they facing charges. How do you just decide that you're just gonna go in? You don't announce yourself, no nothing. And I wonder who he spooned with first, and if that's what did it. Because
That's
I
probably what
I
did it.
automatically thought of Soul Man
Just rubbing on the wrong one.
when they were in the bed and Sam snapped because he took that Viagra instead of his heart pill. Then it could
I ain't never had a motherfucker roll up on me like that.
he started to beat your Hey, he was so mad. Oh my god.
I swear I thought it was my heart medication.
Oh, he was so mad.
As he should be.
So I'm kind of sad because like I didn't end up doing the sweetest day pop up shop,
You can't get all of them.
but I will be doing a pop up shop the first week of November, and this is 3 days. So this
Ooh.
is November 5th, 6th, and 7th. Okay, this will be from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on all 3 days. If you are my Facebook friend, then hopefully you have seen the flyer because I don't know why Facebook be on that bullshit. I put it in my story a couple times as well, but that'll be held through S&P Events Milwaukee, 7317 North Tatonia Avenue. So make sure you are on the lookout for that because I will have all of my goodies there. $5 food baskets will be sold while supplies last. So if you're late, your ass might want to eat before you get there. Yeah, so it'll be me and 4 other vendors.
Get shit off.
We'll have Brittany's Closet,
Okay, great.
Naturally Bliss, Nails by Danielle, and is that Missouri? Looks like Missouri Handmade Crafts and Essentials. I really can't read that
So
because I got like fancy writing.
come on out and get your turkey basted.
Yeah, man. November 5th through 6th, 10 to 6, all 3 days. 5th through 7th, sorry. From 10 to 6, all 3 days. And
That's 8 hours.
y'all know that
Come get your
I'm gonna
rose with a
bring it,
stem.
man.
That's a work
I
shift.
got what you need. I got what you need.
Come get your rose with a stem.
And baste your turkey for the
Bro, when you
holidays.
stop saying bake your damn turkey, it's so weird.
It does sound weird. And we're close to Thanksgiving, bruh.
That's why I said it.
I was finna say it's probably why it's saying it.
Now I can't look at the turkey that's gonna be on the table because you out here talking
Hey,
them
if
base
anybody
booties.
wants to adopt me for Thanksgiving, I don't want to be around your family because I don't even like being around my family. But you can definitely put me a plate up. That was so
I
pretty.
don't. I
Hey
don't.
man, my neck looking kind of slim these days. I've been doing a lot of content the past couple weeks.
Shut up. You just got me caught that. Shut the hell up.
Is it over here?
No, no. You know the one that irritated me the most with her was you put was some kind of makeup or something you put on recently, and
Hey,
to
listen,
plug the
listen,
fact
listen,
that
listen.
whatever it was worked well.
Shout out to Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay. Also Smashbox Primer. I'm not a makeup person.
Smashbox.
I'm not a makeup person. So I don't really know the different products or the different layering because motherfuckers, oh, you put concealer here and then you put the foundation and then you set with the powder and then you do that's doing too much. So for me, all I do is a little bit of coverage. I literally only use foundation. I got a little foundation brush. I tap it and swirl it around a little bit just to smooth out my skin, and then that's it. Special occasions or when I'm sucking dick on camera because you don't want your pores enlarged. But my biggest thing is makeup transfer, and I'm like, if I have to spend it, I will. If it's something that is an investment for me, I have no problem dropping the bread. So I was asking what type of makeup people used, that didn't transfer. When you go and put your damn shirt on, the shit ain't all around the collar. Or you go to hug a nigga and your whole face ain't on his goddamn t-shirt. And people were saying that they used a setting spray. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I've had that where after I'm done in the makeup chair, they missed you a little bit, kind of like it's like a little makeup jizz. It just kind of it's like a happy ending, but just in the makeup world. Um,
What?
but they're like, okay, well, use a primer. The primer helps the makeup to really stick to your skin, and then you want to
Primer,
use a
nigga. Are we
setting spray.
painting a house?
That's basically what they doing, fam. It's the last
You
coat
painting your face.
after the paint they put on their face.
Yeah. So, I got the Smashbox primer.
So
Smashbox.
So after I wash my face, moisturize it, let the moisturizing cream set for a minute. Put the primer on, let that set for a minute. Because they like, ideally, the longer you let stuff sit, the more it seeps in, better it works. So I put my foundation on
right.
because I just use the regular drugstore, like the NYX, like that's NYX. That's what I use. I don't. I was going to get the Fenty shit, but she was like, honestly, she said, if you use this, you probably don't even need to change your foundation. If you have a foundation that you like and you love, and it works, just see how this works with your foundation. If you don't like it, then you can always come back for it. I like that because that means, hey, I'm not just trying to juice you out of money and upsell you. I want you to have the best quality and use what works for you.
The
So
best of
shout
the
out to her.
best.
Unfortunately, it was late, so I don't remember her name, but she was working at the Sephora inside of Kohl's in Brookfield on 124th and North. Um, but yeah, so I used a little setting spray or whatever. And when I tell you, like, because I did my makeup early enough for me to use the setting spray and actually give it time to set. So by the time I was face down and ass up on this king size bed in Delta Hotels in Menominee Falls, you know what happened? My face was not left on these sheets. Housekeeping was probably very, very, very happy with me.
Now there was other shit they had to clean up. They were disgusted by. So your face not being there was not one of their
You a sick
concerns.
nigga fan.
Look, I am highly impressed and I definitely recommend it because obviously I do porn. And with me doing porn, it's a lot of sweating because it's a lot of fucking and there's a lot of, head down and, behind the back action. It did not smear my entire face on these fucking sheets. So again, 5 stars, highly recommend. I do not know who told me to get it because I made a status and everybody was just kind of throwing shit at me. But I made a mental note, go get that shit. It definitely works. But again, one of the things that she said is like kind of giving yourself time. for it to really set, for it to work. Like you don't want to, spray the shit and then 10 minutes later, you're going to get your back blown out. Give yourself at least an hour or so before you go on your dick appointment and let it work itself in. But yeah, that's my review.
I hate you.
That was fucking amazing. Okay. And that was a session. Make sure,
I hate you, fam. But continue.
bruh. Anyway, make sure y'all subscribe onlyfans.com/comer_walker because I have been dropping some shit. Okay. I just dropped one last night. It was a car scene. F-150 action, nigga. Right at the park. And it was good. I was watching it. She's like, damn, kind of want to run that back. But yeah. Y'all don't ever watch y'all own porn and be like, damn, man, I really need to do this again. Like now.
That's what mirrors are for.
Mirrors.
You watch it in the moment.
You just, no, I thought you was talking about like beating your dick in the mirror. Like,
Ugh. First of all, why are niggas recording themselves beating their dick?
no, when you
Yeah.
said that's what mirrors are for, I'm thinking you were
That's
completely eliminating the recording part. You was like, that's what mirrors are for. And I'm like,
Niggas in the
so
mirror just going to town on themselves.
You want to see
Like
the
you're a
face you
dirty
make
dog.
when you knock your own boots?
And he's like, you a dirty, dirty dog.
and see, yeah,
You talk to yourself?
mirrors are cool.
funny.
Mirrors are cool for in the moment.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just want to like the sounds, the face, like because you can't always see their faces.
True.
So when you rewinding that shit back, you like, damn, that nigga died at 3 minutes 12 seconds into this video. I like that.
So you basically just want to see your fatalities.
No, I have to go back and review my work. That one of the hardest things about doing OnlyFans, I've
The
said
one
this.
button that's not fucking here.
I've said this for
I hit it
years.
earlier.
People think that it's so easy and it's just going in and getting naked and that's all you have to do. Like,
Look at the bottom row.
it's not. It is a lot of work, especially when you are doing everything yourself. So y'all know I just bought that new GoPro, the Hero 10, right? I
Yeah.
literally just got it a couple of weeks ago.
And you've already slaughtered it.
No, it malfunctioned on me on one of the best scenes I have ever recorded. But because I am a person that is prepared, I have 3 cameras. Okay.
Your GoPro was totally and completely disgusted at what it was seeing.
Oh, it recorded the video perfectly. Like every angle, the shit was crisp, the lighting was perfect. Like it captured everything perfectly except audio. It recorded absolutely no sound. So I don't know if it was the camera itself that went out or the media mod because there's a case that I have to plug my GoPro into and it has like an external mic and everything on there. So I don't know which one malfunctioned.
Do you want me to give you one of these mics so you can just have it hanging from the ceiling and pick
I
up all
might
the
I might need that, bro. Um
Just post it and
just
tell
to
them
make
to
sure.
use your imagination.
No.
Tell them
She
you're deaf
go-
mute.
So
she gonna auto dub over it. So
I
that
did.
Way, so that way she can send it to you in Chinese, Japanese.
So what happened was
your language of
I
preference.
have 2 GoPros. Okay. I just upgraded to the Hero 10. I like that one because that one has a front LCD screen on there. So I can see exactly what's going on. Because sometimes, you like right here, right? This camera is recording us.
Yes,
We
it
can
is.
see everything on the monitor to know what's going on, but
That is true.
that is not the case when we are doing porn. So we can't see if we accidentally move out of the frame because shit get a little bit wild. That actually
True.
happened to me too.
I mean, it will happen if you handling your business.
You know. Um so with this one, it allows me to be able to look and see like, okay, well, we need to move a little bit more to the left or zoom in or whatever. Um, but I still have my Hero 7, and then I have, we know Samsung cameras are goated.
Those are the goats.
Yeah. So I had other cameras luckily going. So what I ended up having to do, thank God I am amazing with fucking technology. I had to extract the audio from the videos that recorded on my phone
And then repost it back over.
and then overlay them,
Yeah.
over the Hero. But the thing is, each camera isn't started at the exact same time.
So you got to find the moment.
So I have to seek and search and get everything. And lining up ass slaps was the funniest part of this project. Cause it's like, when it's on point, because it's like the video, you'll see this. And then 10 seconds later, you hear. So you
Hey,
have to line it up
hey,
perfectly.
no,
But that's how I got it done.
no bullshit.
Going by the ass slaps is how I was able to
So-
perfectly line this up
Hey,
and
no
sync it.
bullshit. I remember it was a porn I was watching on X video that the audio was off, and I just could not get jiggy with the video.
Because it's like you watching and you see this and it's like, and then you hear, like, it throws you off.
And mine's what I seen. It was like, it's like, duh.
Yep. So, and that was like 40 plus minutes. And it was different because the way the GoPro is,
See, so
I can
basically,
record a continuous 40 minutes on my GoPro, right?
as you should, as long as you got space.
But what happens is when it goes to upload those videos to the cloud,
It breaks it up.
it breaks it up.
Makes sense.
Because it's like if the file is corrupted, well, you would rather lose only part of the video than the whole thing. So it breaks it up. It doesn't upload everything at once.
You can't save
It
it right to your
splices it.
computer, or you
So,
just don't want to bring the computer.
well, no, I pay for GoPro Plus.
Say less.
So it's unlimited cloud storage. Plus, it's also insurance for it.
Yeah,
So I
say
get 2
less.
replacements a year if something happens. But yeah, so as soon as I plug my camera up on a charger, it connects to my home Wi-Fi and automatically starts to upload to the cloud. But with the newer GoPro, the one that I just got, I can send it directly to my phone because I have the GoPro app on my phone, so I can view it and save it right to my phone from the
So as
camera
long
without even having to go through the
So as
cloud.
long as you got space on your phone, you good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But that was a long ass job, dude.
I was gonna say video editing is the hardest part about anything.
Yeah.
So
And then it's like rewatching porn. It's like, okay, there are 2 parts to that. And that's why it takes me so long. It's like, one, you either get re-horny again, then you end up masturbating, then you fall asleep, and then you got to start from scratch. Or you're disgusted because it's over, and you're like, bro, I don't want to watch this now. I'm not in the mood. But you have to because you got to get the shit edited in order for you to be able to get it posted. Because that's what people pay for.
that's what you get. So people, it's a reason why you pay the cost you pay.
And y'all honestly not paying me enough.
You're really not.
Like, because I don't nickel and dime y'all. I have a flat rate. Because it's too much trying to keep up with here, pay for this video, pay for that video. So everything is kind of like a free for all. Now my mini vids, that'll be split
Yeah, that's a different
with
look.
mini vids. If you don't want to purchase um a monthly subscription for that, you will have the opportunity. Like, damn man, this video do look kind of. I really want to see this one. I ain't trying to commit for the month, but this one you will be able to buy individual videos, so it'll be up to you. I'm currently in the middle of getting that set up, but because it's a new site, my main guy, I gotta
Yeah,
chop it up with him and have him sign a model
Yeah,
release,
I just
so I
went
don't
to-
have my shit getting removed.
yeah. I went and looked at it. It's a wild party over there.
Yeah, I fucks with it because they even have a store, so like you can sell used panties and shit because people buy that type of shit.
So
Who?
wild. So wild. Not you.
People
That's
or
all.
like people with a foot fetish, like I can sell my socks type shit. Like there's a store for me to do
You
shit
don't-
like
you
that.
don't wear
Mm.
Everything is
socks.
connected.
She gonna sell them shoes.
I do in the winter. It's been warm all this time, so I ain't got no socks out. And I ain't feel like going in the basement.
Yeah, then you have to go down there and talk to
I
her
just
mother.
bought some socks.
Yeah.
I actually gotta go get some.
Hey, you know what's crazy? What if like
Where is the sock man at? I ain't seen one lately.
Amazon.
unfortunately the last one I know about was it's a dark story. So yeah.
The sock man?
He was murdered not long ago
Damn. Not the sock
on
man.
North Avenue at that beauty supply store. That lady killed him like a month ago.
Are you dead ass?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Damn.
Um,
Even the sock man ain't safe.
Yeah, but Y'all definitely want to make sure that this is where you get in at,
This
because
episode was dark.
we've been going fucking nuts, literally.
His nuts have been going nuts.
Tom, you disgust me.
I,
You know what's
this
funny?
coming from the guy who knows exactly what a rainbow kiss is.
I don't know anything.
The lies you tell yourself
Google
could
tells me all of the
you
things.
don't talk to that bitch no more. She's a disgusting, filthy human being.
I mean, could have been an Alaskan Klondike bar.
See the point right there, Juan? Right there. You
Rusty
just
trombone.
you disgust me. And you know what? This website that Mimi is going to, that's probably where you see the videos to answer
They definitely give a
everything
nigga
you
dirty,
Google.
dirty Sanchez.
Yeah.
There's somebody that will satisfy your freak fetish. But
I don't know if those are fetishes and you just a nasty nigga at this point in time.
or a woman, sexuality is a spectrum.
It is, but being shit on during the act of sex is terrible.
I want to know what goes through a person's head. Like, all right, baby, I'm gonna stop. I gotta go to the bathroom. No, just do it here. Like,
Hey,
how do
bro.
you,
And
how do
niggas'
you,
diets
how do
don't
you
be
bring
right,
that
bro.
up to let your significant other
So now you
know
just
this is
done,
what you're into?
you just done plop the whole chunks of corn kernels on your baby chest.
Do you make your bae have a strict diet?
I would think if that's what
I
you
think if
into,
you into it, it's probably the nastier the better for them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you make them have a certain? Maybe you want the solid one, so you tell
Where
them,
it's warm and just kind of sit there.
yeah. Compared
Because that
to
other shit might splash in your eye, and that's how you get pink eye.
that's how you just you nasty.
Yeah.
You
so,
know,
Just took a turn.
if you're lactose intolerant, please stay away from that fetish.
maybe that's the ones who want that fetish. They want a lactose bitch.
But this is
Like,
actually not going to be a long show today.
we're already at the hour mark.
Exactly. That's why I'm wrapping it up now, because I have a lot of footage that I need to get edited
La
and
la
uploaded.
la.
I've been doing so much that I'm making more content before I can get my other content out, which is good for the fans. I
It's
mean,
good. It's good for the
it's
winter.
it's consistent. Y'all got a lot of shit coming. So I just dropped a brand new vid last night, and like I think this is that one is actually one of my favorite videos. Like the carp, like that was lit. Um
Oh,
but I still have 3 more coming, and then I got more scenes that I'm recording this week. So y'all definitely getting the bang for your buck. So again, onlyfans.com/comer_walker. Or you can go to minivids.com /comer_walker. I will be migrating there. I'm not sure if I'll be keeping both them and the OnlyFans. We'll see how it goes, because some people might just be used to that. But I definitely, is that me?
gotta be you.
Oh yeah.
Must be the money. You know what I love.
Oh.
Some people got to have it.
Dog
One of my
pulled over
freaks
by
was
Ender.
sending me lingerie that she bought for me to show
Dog
me that
pulled
shit
over
right
to
now.
Ender Park and just rubbed one out real quick.
Some people really need it.
Dog, you be in the parking lot at Lincoln Park,
What?
just tearing yourself down.
Under the swings in the sand.
Ugh. On the merry-go-round.
Yeah, it's gonna clump up like kitty litter.
Yeah, yes, it was. Bad kitty.
If niggas
Bad
done it, just
kitty.
said it's definitely gonna clump up like kitty litter.
Damn, you be going down the slide.
Yeah. So and outside of OnlyFans, just make sure you guys check out comerscandycloset.com. I have over 200. I'm probably close to 300 now. Who knows? But definitely over 200 items for you guys to help enhance your sexual pleasure,
Bro, your
get some
store go.
spice in the bedroom, or maybe if you just want to get to learn yourself a little bit better, intimacy levels, because we all need that. I need you grown ass women to stop treating masturbation like it is a bad thing. It is not weird. It is not gross. It is not nasty. It is necessary.
Touch,
Okay.
touch.
It is very, very, very necessary. And I find that a lot of people, when they get recommended to my website, um, for things like, say, whether it's a rose or twice as nice, like they really only focus on that one thing. They don't realize exactly how much I have to offer, because there are people who have been on my friends list for the longest, since I've launched. I didn't know you had this. I didn't know you had this. Or they'll tag me in some shit like, hey, can you get this? Or when you go start selling this? Like, bro, I've been selling that for fucking 11 months.
Like, bitch, I've been slanging it for a year. Who you
So
think they get it
so
from?
they don't even browse the website to see if I have it first before they ask me. So definitely make sure that you are going and checking out everything that I have to offer. I have a lot of categories. So, as far as adult toys, we got your anal plugs. You got your trainer kits. There's 3 anal plugs and multiple sizes to kind of get, like, how you see people like gauge their ears, gauge your booty hole, make
It's
you
a
live,
booty hole.
make anal sex a little bit more accommodating for you. Then we got the vibrating butt plugs. Those I actually recommend for beginners because they're slimmer and they kind of taper and get a little bit bigger at the end, but not too big. So it's something to get you started. And they vibrate, so that's a plus. Got your light up anal plugs. Got your role playing anal plugs with the tail and the ears and
No,
shit,
I
man.
sure finna ask you what the hell is the rose playing anal plugs?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. BDSM gear. We got your whips, chains, floggers, masks, benches, whatever you need, restraints, spreader bars, handcuffs. Man, we got it all. We got rope play. We got all that shit.
Basically saying it's a party.
Yeah, this goddamn party. Card games, massage oils, lubricants,
Lube.
dildos, strap-ons, different types of vibrators. You got your rabbit vibrators, got your clit suckers. We got it all, man. So make sure you actually go and check out all of the inventory that we have. And Cummer's Candy Closet is now officially, as of this weekend, I am accepting cash. You will still place your orders online and you will just select cash on delivery. um, you will need to have the exact amount. Okay. I will not be carrying a large amount of cash on me on those deliveries because I don't trust you Milwaukee niggas. And as a felon in the city of Milwaukee, I can't pop you if you try to rob me. I am not Michael Myers, so I'm not as cold with the knife as he is, so I'm not even gonna play them games with you. So have the exact amount or you cannot pay cash. So until next time, we gotta go and I'm finna hoe.
I hate you. We is some hoes. We